Shorty Part 3, RAF Terror. Shortly after World War II, the CDU Christian Democratic Union campaigned with posters demanding the return of Germany's lost territories. These posters used martial imagery that, in light of the horrors of the Third Reich, were truly disturbing. At the same time, CDU Chancellor Konrad Adenauer awarded Theodor Pfizer the Federal Cross of Merit, First Class, with distinction. Pfizer was no unknown figure. During the Nazi era, he had already headed the IG Farben Foundation. This foundation played a key role in cultivating Nazi elites, especially within the judiciary. According to Nazi-era documents, Pfizer was also involved in the Eastern Operations Directorate, where he helped supply both the Russian front and the camps with goods and human labor. He had also built paramilitary structures at universities, drawing on experience from his time with the illegal Black Reichswehr. Despite this background, Pfizer was allowed to resume leadership of the same foundation after the war, and was especially active in educational programs. During the 1970s and 1980s, numerous attacks were carried out on U.S. soldiers and CIA personnel, with hundreds of casualties likely attributed to the RAF, Red Army faction. The RAF also cooperated with Islamist militants to found the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. The number of U.S. soldiers killed by Islamist terror networks probably reaches well into the thousands. What went largely unnoticed, the Federal Republic of Germany indirectly financed these terrorists through the very foundation led by Theodor Pfizer, a man who had openly called for the final victory during the Nazi regime and was awarded its highest honor for doing so. What makes this even more unsettling is that many established jurists from this foundation continued to fantasize about the survival of the German Reich after 1945. That this didn't raise any red flags with U.S. or Israeli intelligence, despite the legacy of the Third Reich, is astonishing. On the contrary, Pfizer was even invited abroad as a promoter of academic and professional elites. The notion of a continued German Reich of 1937 is not even hidden by today's Federal Republic. It is publicly acknowledged, including in official publications on the Bundestag's own website. In light of this, it may also be worth examining the Bundestag's recent legal publication suggesting the repeal of the 2+4 Treaty, and interpreting that within the context of the ongoing Taurus missile delivery debate.